Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly love reading for February. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Black Moon Astrology deck for you, so stick around for that. But let's get into it. What is going on with Cancer's love life in February? Valentine's Day coming up. Alrighty. This is your energy. Your person you're connected to's energy. Your connected energy. And your overall connected energy. Okay. So, quick overview before we clarify. For your overall connected energy, you get to the Knight of Swords. So, I feel like you guys are both very direct, kind of very blunt with one another. Feels like you guys both, you both know what you guys want, and you're not afraid of going after that, whether it's, wanting one another or, making it clear what your boundaries and your wants and needs are within the relationship. For your energy, you get the World, the Three of Pentacles, the Star card, so that's great energy. It feels like there's a whole lot of accomplishment. This relationship kind of gives you a sense of having somebody that you can count on. It feels like you feel like they make a good team player with you, like you can count on one another to pick up maybe in areas that you may lack. It also fills you with a lot of hope, a lot of inspiration and positivity as well. For their energy, they get the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have been in each other's lives for a while within like a friend group, and then quickly they may have developed feelings for you. You guys may have developed feelings for each other. It feels like there's some fast communication happening with one another. But again, they also feel like you're somebody that they can count on, somebody that they can come to for advice or just to have fun. It feels like you guys have that. You have the Three of Pentacles, they have the Three of Cups, so kind of the same energy there. For your connected energy, you get to the Judgment card, the Hierophant, the Six of Swords. Okay. So, I don't know if this relationship is maybe a little less traditional. I feel like you guys are moving away from a more traditional path or mentally detaching from a need to kind of follow society standards, which is interesting. But we'll clarify. Let's start off with the Knight of, bottom of the deck, get the Two of Cups, so that's good. Let's start off with the Knight of Swords for your overall connected energy. Okay. For the Knight of Swords, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Yeah, so it's almost like you guys are both putting up boundaries with one another. Like saying, I'm not going to give up on, chasing my goals, pursuing further education, or, give up this group of friends that I have. Like, you're making sure that your life is still, you keep and remain your independence apart from this relationship, and you guys are both pretty adamant about that, not wanting to get too absorbed into one another's lives. Let's clarify the World card for your energy. Okay. For the World, you get the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. For some reason, there's some cycle that you're closing out here. That's kind of giving you this sense of freedom, kind of the sense of generosity as well. There's something in your past that's like officially finally being closed out, and it's kind of like, again, making you feel very free, like you're finally able to move away from that or disconnect from that. There's also this energy of a good equal give and take, so I don't know if that's within this relationship or if it's not a good, so with the Six of Pentacles, it can either be you're being very generous with somebody or somebody's being very generous with you, or there's a good balance between that with the, I don't know if you could see there's also a scale here as well. So balancing out, if somebody does something for you one day, then you'll do something for them the next day. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles for your energy here, Cancer. That's too many cards. Okay. For the Three of Pentacles, you get the Fool, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So again, there's this feeling of kind of almost fearlessness of kind of stepping out into the world as a brand new version of yourself and kind of releasing and letting go of all of the burdens, all of the struggles and trials and tribulations that you've gone through, being aware that that's kind of formed you into the person that you are today, but not letting that kind of impact how you move forward in the world now, not letting your past struggles influence how you treat the new people in your life. There's also this slow and steady movement towards something or somebody. It feels like this is you moving towards this person or becoming slowly more invested in this dynamic. Let's clarify the Star card. Okay. For the Star card, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Okay. So it seems like you are very busy working on your own stuff. This could be you working on getting that hope, that kind of revitalized feeling back after some sort of emotional disconnection, or if this is you kind of working on returning back into this state of being emotionally connected again. I feel like there's a lot of emphasis on working on getting back in touch with your emotions. But you're also very busy at the same time, so it's kind of difficult for you. I don't know what that is. Feels like you're trying to juggle like your work life and then this new relationship or this new prospect of a relationship happening, and it's kind of maybe a little tiresome at times, and so you feel the need to emotionally disconnect, although it does kind of inspire you in a way, and it makes you want to work even harder towards your goals, which is interesting. Let's clarify the King of Cups for their energy. For the King of Cups, I get the Justice card, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this could be a Libra, that you are dealing with. But yeah, they also, with the Three of Pentacles showing up here as well, I feel like they may be part of your work in some way, maybe a coworker. But again, there's this sense of a good balance, and they seem like they are in a pretty good financial situation. They may be kind of splurging, spending money on you. That's maybe why they have the Nine of Pentacles here, and you have the Six of Pentacles here. Because they may be kind of, I say too much, I'm sorry. Splurging, giving you gifts, and giving you their time and energy, if anything. But it just feels like you guys work really well together, and they do have a lot of love for you, or a lot of feelings for you. But let's clarify this Eight of Wands. Okay. For the Eight of Wands, they get the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups. Interesting. I feel like when things start moving within this relationship, they start kind of putting up a wall or putting up some resistance when things start moving a little quickly. Although, like, they're kind of in fantasy land, they'd rather, like, sit and daydream and imagine what your guys' future will be like, having a family with you, what your babies will look like. But when things actually start making progress towards that, they're like, whoa, hold up. Let's go a little slower here. Even though they do want that with you, it's kind of maybe just a little overwhelming for them when that does start to happen, or when you guys start talking about it. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. For the Three of Cups, they get the Four of Wands, the Moon card, the Seven of Swords. With the Moon card here and the Seven of Swords, I don't know if they're hiding something from you or if you're hiding something from them. I feel like there is, with the Four of Wands here and the Three of Cups, I don't know if they're, I don't want to say they're seeing somebody else or entertaining the idea of somebody else, but it feels like they're going out and kind of not telling you about it or kind of trying to be a little sneaky about it. If that's not the case, don't take that information. But I see it also, it could just be them kind of feeling a need to hide their emotions from you, hiding how they feel about this commitment for some reason. And it's sometimes the Seven of Swords is somebody hiding something because they think it ultimately benefits you, like it's better that you don't know, when in reality it's not the case, which is interesting. Let's clarify the Judgment card. Alright, it's the Judgment card here for Cancer and their person's connected energy. Interesting. For the Judgment card, you get the Death card, the Six of Swords, the Judgment card. Interesting. I don't know if it's like you guys both at some point felt really called towards this relationship, and now that's kind of changing a little bit, or you're changing the idea or kind of transforming the relationship a little bit and detaching from that idea of what you thought it was going to be, because you feel called to change the relationship into something else, or change the direction of where the relationship is going, or maybe take it a little slower. There's an energy of just taking a second to break away and think about things in a calmer environment, to really kind of do some reflection and figure out almost the purpose of the relationship, or the purpose of you two being in each other's lives. But also not wanting to lose sight of your own purpose separate from the relationship. Let's clarify the Hierophant. For the Hierophant, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know. I feel like you guys just both... You're both scared of making it that higher level of commitment. So that's why you guys are deciding to back away. And then you go back in for a little bit. And then when it comes time to make that higher level of commitment, you guys back away again. Just because I feel like you guys both have a little bit of fear of being abandoned or being left out in the cold. There's like a deep wound there that you guys are not tending to. I feel like you guys also, there's also this fear of losing your independence for some reason. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Okay, for the Six of Swords, you get the Temperance card, the Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you guys are disconnecting just for a second to try and restore peace, to try and restore balance within yourself. And also, there's, with the Four of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups, for some reason there is some sadness within this relationship that had happened, that is happening. Somebody may be becoming a little possessive, and that's why there's this fear of losing your independence, because they're like, you're my person, you can't do that, we gotta do this. And so it's like that kind of upsets you, or maybe you guys are both doing that to each other in a way. So there's a need to kind of find balance within that. In order to do that, I feel like you guys are just going to disconnect for a little while, and then I don't know, you guys may come back together. I see that because I feel like that's kind of a cycle that you guys have of leaving and then coming back together, and then once you reach that level, then you're like, all right. So that is interesting. I feel like there's a big fear of losing your independence for some reason. But let's get a card from the Black Moon Astrology deck for you, Cancer. Pluto transformation. Read a little bit from here for you. This card represents the Six of Swords in the tarot deck. Okay. Pluto, the smallest and outermost planet in our solar system, probably carries the most weight. It is the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, and death are Pluto's themes. There's also a quote here. People living deeply have no fear of death. By Anais Nin. Okay. Okay. This dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. More than anything else, Pluto represents endings and beginnings. It is not a card of physical death per se, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths and new starts. This is simply a time when the decks are being wiped clean for new action. Most of the time you begin to feel ill at ease with the feeling of something not right, and things go down strangely with an eerie silence like the Titanic. Interesting. Okay. If you are in a relationship that has been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It is very important not to try and control things, instead surrender to the ups and downs for a while, although some of these changes may be painful ones. That said, this is a time of intense sexuality. It may come in various forms: great sex, not enough sex, strange sex, but mostly like intense and consuming sex. Sorry if that's too much for you guys. When the Pluto card presents itself in a reading, you may have recently been infatuated with a hidden object, certain mysteries, or the taboo. This could be a time when you're able to sense and feel spirits around you. Sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful about who you open up to. Be cautious if you are involved in anything paranormal or occult in nature. You are not particularly vulnerable. In fact, your strength is growing, but it is important at this point in time to spiritually protect yourself from anything negative. Think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a state of decay or decadence, but more positively, rejuvenation, healing, and birth. Yeah, key ideas: transformation, endings, beginnings, new ways, end of the old ways, intensity. Interesting. Okay. Well, that is all I have for you for your love reading for the month of February. Cancer, I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.